Now this is going to be, what shall I say, fascinating. This game was posted by Hoya HD in the gray here to the AOE Norway Discord as a game that would supposedly make me have a laugh. Some craziness to be expected here. Thing is, let's move over to red here. Nope, in the red. He's a big fan of militia. Let's just put it that way. There are several videos, casts on my YouTube channel of Nope showing the power of the Goths militia in the Dark Age, particularly. Because if you're playing a 1v1, and especially if the player has unfavorable golds, let's say all of the golds are forward, you could actually deny those with a spam of Dark Age militia already, and if the opponent doesn't have access to gold, it's a lot harder to defend against a mass militia, because you can't really make archers as easily. And maybe you'd be able to get to the feudal age and get the market up, but it's still going to be costly, and you'd be idled constantly from the militia spam. So during the Christmas holidays, I think it was, or just after, I guess, maybe in the weekend that was, or a couple of weeks ago, Nope tried to host a lobby called Nope's Militia Madness. As you'll see from the civilization icons here, they're all playing the same civilization. They are playing the Goths. But they're also playing regicide, so you have to be careful with your king not to lose that out of the blue. Some small walls already here from Hoya. And since it's Militia Madness, I kind of expect that the ending age is also Dark Age. Which means that no one will be allowed to move past the Dark Age. Which is frankly quite ridiculous. But we'll see how it evolves. Expect me to fast forward quite a bit this game, as the first few militia are out. HJ is making some. Nope has also made some. They are the first one out. Why the hell would you bring the king in with your militia rush? What the fuck, Nope? I mean, the king with all ultra villagers and basically any Dark Age unit easily, but if you get the enemy scout too close to this one, then you're kind of in trouble. Yeah, he's moving it away now. So the kings are still scouting the map for several other players. We also have Luxon and the Rhodey and Circumcised playing this game. But this is where the action is at currently. It's Nope on the hill here, going right for Hoya's gold, who also happens to have... He hasn't even scouted it. What's with the poor scouting, Hoya? What the heck? Didn't lose the starting scout. Ooh, he's about to steal a couple of sheep from Andy, maybe. No, Rhodey, I mean. Rhodey, Boomer Boy, he's not gonna get to boom big time in the Dark Age. He's, but you know, you never know what militia is coming. Dadgum. That's 24, isn't it? Anyway, militia! Double barracks for Nope already. He's got things sorted here. He's got how many on berries? 5 on berries, still harvesting the sheep. All of the players here will have longer lasting hunts because they're all playing the Goths. And hello, Renew RSA. Nice to see you as well. So, but since they're playing Regicide, why the hell would they play Regicide for a mode like this? How were you supposed to take out the castle with militia only? How the heck? Yeah, the Luxon is also massing up. Luxon, that is the salmon, as you can see. T90 would probably like that guy. Second lumber camp for Hoya. Scout is here for Nope to keep the woodland open. Maybe to send some militia over. It's double barracks for the both of them. 11 versus 18. Oh, you told each other to delete castles. Let's have a look. Looks like Luxon didn't get the memo, but that's fine. All the others have deleted their castles, so the king could only hide in the town center at this point, because you're not going to be able to build towers. I don't know which kings can... Kings can garrison in towers. So, but you're not going to be able to build them because this is forever Dark Age. So this game already brings up the question, how many militia do you need to take out a Dark Age TC? I'll tell you, it's quite a few. Even 40 of them would struggle against TC fire with 50 villagers in the garrison. So Green barely making militia. Rhodey didn't make a single freaking one. Maybe he just wants to get the farm and gold economy going first. He's going to drop the second barracks, not first barracks now, sorry. But it's kind of far away from everyone as well. And since we're only going to be in the Dark Age, players are probably more confident still scouting with the king as well, and is still scouting. Lots of houses, house walls for nope. Obviously no stone walls because Goths and because forever Dark Age. Farms popping up here. So the player's got some decent Dark Age boom going. Lux is massing up. I think he's going for a Town Center snipe or something. I mean, this would be better played on Sudden Death than on Regicide, to be honest. But it is what it is. Luxon getting some farm economy rolling. Rhodey as well, just about to eat the last few sheep. Probably pushed in all of the hunt. There's a new extra hunt to be picked around the map as well. And look at this mass of militia. 25 militia for nope. He's going to be fighting against only 16 of Voye, and neither of them are currently producing any more militia. So not enough militia here for Voye, but if he pulls in the villagers to fight, in addition to that, they're actually quite decently matched in hit points here. I think I'll just toggle the fast forward a little bit here. Whoa! So Crimson's going for the far away woodland, doesn't want to take any chances against rushes here. Doesn't look like there's much rushing going on. Andy making the militia as well, got 30 of them, not quite hitting anyone yet. Maybe he'll go for green. Triple barracks for green though, so the numbers are increasing for most of them here. Nope, now with triple barracks probably. Yeah, 3 barracks. The barracks also functioning kind of like walls here. Slight hit points advantage for Nope over here. Is trying to play through into the woodline. Won't really be able to. Need to mass more units to keep up. Nothing for Andy over here. Triple barracks. Yeah, green about 30. He's just trying to collect enough numbers to go right for the TC or something. Okay, it looks like Luxon deleted the castle as well. Maybe they saw right through Luxon and either scouted his castle or just saw the score, that he had much higher score. So you could probably tell from the score that he had not deleted his castle. Still marginal, be able to lead for Nope. He has more militia forward. He's sending them forward, or semi-forward, to keep harassing Hoye, who is closest here. King in the TC probably, yeah. Only place he could hide, or only place he could garrison, sorry. He could hide anywhere, but... militia. Still, so far, only got 2 kills. Got 2 villager kills of Hoye. And let's see, yeah, he's lost 2 villagers, which is something, I guess. Nope also lost 1, but that has to be to board because nobody got the eco kill, so shame on you, Nope. Losing villagers to war with Goths of all things, they basically get free loom. Now, moving on. Nope hasn't really scouted all that much, he's lost his starting scout as well. I think he's looking at another player to hit, he's tired of trying to deal damage to Hoye here, as Rhodey is placing outposts to gain vision of the map, just to know what's up here. He's gonna lose 1 villager perhaps, because he's really exposed. The quick walls, the failing for Rhodey, unfortunately, but look at this farm. This guy, he always finds a way to boom. Somehow. I bet he's got the highest farm count of everyone. Ah, okay, Nope is quite close as well. And is quite close. And he has the most farms. And this triple palisading, he's in it to win it, Andy. By the looks of it. Rowdy with 77 militia or 86 total, which is absolutely ridiculous. Nope has quite a few of them as well. But I mean, neither player has done any significant damage here. I guess the KD is kind of more interesting than Eco KD at this point, but maybe we want to see the idle TC time behind this as well. How some players have a better eco balance than others. Goths have bonus damage against buildings by default, and I think that one starts in the Dark Age, question mark? No, it doesn't. It starts in the Feudal Age, so never mind. And this is going right for the TC snipe, just as if this was Regicide or something. Let's see if we can get it. There are militia from home to defend this. It's the TC, completely garrisoned as well, and it's going to get some kills, but he's also going to lose plenty of militia as no pits and his base as well. Oh yeah, it's just massing up even more at home. Knows that you need a critical mass of militia to be able to do anything at all. It's like a swarm hunt. I mean, they could still idle economy. Now the villagers might need to fight this off to limit economic damage. Andy, KD 85 to 81. Let's look at the kills numbers here. So Cumsize has been hitting Luxon by the looks of it as well. Luxon with a healthy number of army here. 112 militia. He hasn't really taken any significant losses yet, has he? KD 2 to 1. Green has been fighting. Who has Green been fighting? Smoke gets chased away again. Resource stats could be interesting as well. Lots of gold for Rodi and Hoya. They won't be able to adjust that through the market, so then just have to keep queuing more units still. Quadruple barracks or quintuple barracks for Hoya by the looks of it. Skewing more militia. It's just hiding them inside of the walls here, just trying to mass up, probably like a critical mass before engaging. So we're going to see the players' population capped at 200 population in the Dark Age here, potentially. This is militia madness if I've ever seen it, and this is actually a good approach by Luxon. He's limiting circumcised productions by taking out the barracks. Slowly but steadily, but here comes Rodi as well. Rodi wants to meddle in on the fight. Are they ganging up on green here now? How rude! Or is Rodi going to rescue circumcised? I wouldn't know. Something's up here. Something is going on here. Keep moving out! Nope, where are we going? Nope. Well, he finds the villager, and he's going to try to find some vision as well. Maybe he saw the king. Oh boy, oh really boy. Why would you bring the king into the battlefield again? He's leading the armies, that's what he's doing. The swarm is slowly dying over here as well. Luxon back to... Yeah, now Luxon has 100 kills. Oh, Rodi going for the kill here. On the TC has almost 60 militia, 57 militia. Look how long it takes them to take out the TC still. 10 villagers garrisoned. Slowly taking out the militia. Might not be enough, but with the help of Luxon. If Luxon helps out here, green could be going down. But where's the king? Where's the king? He's over here. Alright, he's fleeing. He should be fine. It's not sudden death. Maybe this is why they didn't want sudden death for this game. Some situations like this. Once again trying to engage. Oh yeah, with 119 militia now. They've all got heaps of armies. Gee, I wonder what unit is going to be the most created unit here. If only we had Armenians, at least we would have had some military variation here, units variation. And look at some Green's walls as well as fighting in the corner, but it's lost. Has to be look at all of the farming economy. Here's Andy as well. Andy, rather than moving in to steal the farms, sends the militia over. And Luxon is here to engage as well. Andy is massively outnumbered. Well, nope. Once again with the king joining his armies. I mean, there aren't even any scouts left in the game, and you can't rebuild your scouts, so maybe you don't want to lose your starting scout in this game mode. Oh boy. Some value for Nope over there. Rody with the worst KD arguably here. Luxon with the most positive one. Big fight at Rody's base. Nope losing numbers. He's losing lots of numbers. He's got 5 barracks reproducing the units here. Is this going to become a gold game then? Oh yeah, is at Nope's base, but the king is way over here, you know. So the king isn't really... oh yeah, isn't going to get to snipe the king, but is going to set back Nope's economy quite a bit by taking out this TC. Nope would probably rebuild it over here close to the gold or something just to secure the gold. Meanwhile, Luxon is taking out further production capabilities for Cirque Size, who is trying to remass units, doesn't have a single militia on the field. Nope, also still keeping home base somewhat alive, but he's only got 6 militia now. And the man taking the initiative to this game mode is about to get a whipping. Andy is here as well. He's cranky with Nope for instigating such a ridiculous game mode. Yeah, that TC is going down, but the king... Why is the king moving home? He wants to be with people, his people, that's why. He's looking for hiding. Is this the ritual sacrifice for Nope? Where are you going? Why are you running towards militia? Yeah, yep, he's poking, he's running, pathing, holy pathing! And the king is dead. Nope. Getting ganged up upon. And no, you know, if you're a quick thinker here now, if you're Andy or Hoya, probably Andy since he's got units here, you send heaps of your builders over, and suddenly you have 32 farms to steal, saving you lots of wood, bringing you lots of food. That would be a way to play it here. But nope, losing the king is the first one going down. This whole thing was his own idea. Meanwhile, Rody hitting Luxon's base now. Luxon, highest score actually. Maybe he's got the higher KD. Yeah, Nope got his punishment for starting this game mode. Luxon taking a beating now, is losing villagers, he might lose the town center, but are there enough militia here? Rody, how many farms by now? 46 farms, that should sustain quite a few barracks. And he's producing out of most of them, perhaps. So trickling in those militia, at least from 4 barracks. You see the resources in food is actually... No, gold, he's got... I guess he's transitioned a few villagers off gold. Just for farming purposes. He still has some gold in the bank. Andy now moving forward to try and hit Rody with the huge house of militia here. 109 militia and 52 more in the queue. While green is stabilizing, question mark. I guess it's got gold behind these walls, so it's going to be safe for a little while now. And he's walling himself in almost, but yeah, Triple Palisades not taking any chances here. Wants to remass the units and re-engage. Managed to reclaim most of the farms, I guess, and has lots of food and gold in the bank. Could produce quite a bit of units here. As Andy moves in, tries to find Rody's town center and the king, of course. "92 militia. That should be plenty to take out a town center. Even with Rody sending in his own militia to defend, but if he's trickling in them in one at a time like this, he may not be able to stop this flood of units. Looks like Andy is trickling more militia. No, not really. Not really. Just taking out production capabilities, which also makes sense. It's not like you're going to run out of wood anytime soon, but you still need to rebuild the barracks, and it does hamper your production quite a bit. Andy, the only player not really... I mean, Nope hit him for a bit, but then he got his sweet revenge and took Nope out of the game, so Andy is, yeah, at least got plenty of resources in the bank to produce And he's got 90 villagers and 100 militia. We're not going to see that 210 population for the Goths. In the end, they have a slightly more, but that's in the Imperial Age, so it doesn't apply here. As far as I know, I've never seen fully population-capped Goths in the Dark Age, so maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it applies in the Dark Age as well. That remains to be seen. 121 plus 17. I guess. Yes, it applies in Dark Age as well. So they will know that if the Goths can indeed get that increased. It doesn't matter really, it's the same for all of them, but still. It's not a very commonplace scenario, as 3 players are inside of Brody's base now. What's going on? Are they intentionally ganging up on the yellow player? What's going on here? It's a total of... can't even count them, but... shit tons of militia here, at least. $200, perhaps. I guess they'll aim for Roddy's TC next and try to snipe the king. Wherever the king run, he'd have to run towards the corner, perhaps. No. And he's fighting Luxon here. Luxon has 10 barracks position behind his. Green is also massing up the militia. I've got more than 100 militia total by the looks of it. 124. He's thirsty for revenge on Luxon, I guess, for the aggression earlier. But the show going down. Let's go back to the KD stats for a little bit here. Hundreds of kills. Do we need to speed this up even more? This is 2 times the original speed, and I think that's decent enough here. Another wave of militia coming from, and here group of 60, as that's the largest group you could gather for something like this. And I don't even know what this is from Luxon. Luxon? Okay, so he's saving 1 tile there just to... You know what? If you delete this palisade, send your king in here. And then complete all the walls around. The king will actually be safe for a long time. Because you don't have any ranged units at all in this only Dark Age game. So that would be... Oh, he's here! That's what he's doing! Brilliant! Luxon doesn't need to worry about the king for a long time, and he's walling in his own villagers as well. That's kind of BM, but there we go. Green now with 128 militia total. All moving forward now, going to take out Luxon's production capabilities, while Andy is hitting from the other side as well. Barracks go down, they have a larger surface area for the militia to hit. Houses going down as well, which means Luxon could get population capped at some point. It's only at 58 villagers. Got no military at all in the base currently. He's queuing more militia, but he's not going to be able to withstand these masses, I don't think. Inside the town center is only a villager, because the king is over here. So Luxon is going to take some time to take him out. You need to break all these walls to get to Luxon's king. He's kind of given up. He's seen this coming, so he's kind of given up. But at least they're not going to get this king, so he might not be the second player to go here. Oh, imagine the disappointment for Sir Cam's when he realizes that he's no king inside of this TC. There are... oh yes, militia. They're fighting against Roddy over here. Roddy is nearly at 100 militia again. As Andy comes to join the fight as well. Maybe comes to save his buddy Luxon. Bad news for Green, getting twice the militia count. Hitting his economy at this point. I don't know what Luxon is doing over here. He's trying to save villagers, I guess. It's down to only 14 villagers. He's still building the walls down here as well. Does anyone know about that chunk of walls? Guess I don't have it scouted. Only one player out so far this game. It's nearly at the 1 hour mark, and you're never going to be able to move past the Dark Age here. That's the thing. Okay, safe behind the walls here. Not exactly a castle, but that's the trick, I guess. You're still here, but the militia have got up. Militia and the circumcised could delete his house on the other side as well. You could just delete the couple of walls here, send these militia over. Oxen with only 2 villagers now. Are these his last villagers? 5 villagers, sorry. Most of them are over here. There are a couple of ones over here as well. So he might still be able to save some, but probably doesn't have wood. And he has the wood for a TC, but he doesn't have the stone. Oops. Right. Let's go to the KD again. Have a look here. Oh yeah, once again, trickling in the militia. 125 of them now, 74 villagers working. Pretty decent farming economy behind this. And Andy joining in as well. They want Rody the Boomer out of the game. It's not getting as boomy of an economy as it usually has, of course, because this is only Dark Age. Trying to house wall the aggression out. Some panic repairs here from Rody as well. And successfully for the time being, but is he going to run out of wood eventually? He's running low on wood. Only 10 lumberjacks. It's a limit to how long he can keep Andy's militia out here, and Hoye almost finds a way in as well. Green joins in for the battle, has stabilized behind this, got a healthy farming economy in the corner of the map, while Luxon just keeps walling his king in. The militia madness keeps going. 107 for Hoya, 58 for Andy, and 40 something for Rody, who struggles a bit more for production now. He must be running low on resources. Look at that. Running out of food and gold, which means he can't produce anymore. He might be the next player to go. He does have the king inside of the TC as well, so when or if the TC goes down, the king needs to run. But maybe that doesn't help because you have to stabilize your economy to keep massing armies as well. Just trying to sort the colors here. There we go. Rody not allowing Hoya to get to the town center just yet, but his military numbers are dwindling. He does not have the military to reproduce. He will barely be able to repair the town center. So if Hoya and Andy would work together right now, they would easily take out this TC, and Rody would be the next player to go. Some raids happening over here as well. No, it's just Hoya trying to free up some space around this main gold. He's looking for blood. Hoya now. He's looking for the villagers now. Rody. Here are the resources. 2 on gold. Or 2 gold. 66 food, 86 wood. Remember, it's Dark Age only, so you can't really have a market either. Which means when you're out of food and gold, you can't produce any military. Another wave of militia for Andy over here, 100 something and counting, as Rody's town center is about to go down. A whopping mass of 108 militia, most of them hitting this DC. And still it takes a while with Dark Age attack, no upgrades whatsoever. No bonus damage against buildings because we're still only Dark Age. In the Feudal Age you would have bonus attack against buildings with the guts, but not quite the case here. It's that's Green's Corn King in the corner, yeah. So Roldy's King is running away. Roldy's King is running away. Let's see if they can track him. Militia by no means fast enough to track that. There's also a weakness of this game mode that you can't really track these units. But he is going to lose his starting TC. He is not going to have wood to rebuild one. Or for that matter to repair it. So then what do? When your TC is down and you're going to keep losing villagers, being raided by militia left and right, rolled it down to 33 villagers, going to lose some more as the eco situation looks dire for all this. Well, I wanted to see the eco kills. He's lost 104 villagers, that's what I wanted to see. I think the resources matter the most here. Still quite a few militia going down for green. It's remassing the units, of course, but we need to send them all the way over here again. But here comes Hoya with a wave now. And let's see for Roldy's King is close to home base. There's really not that much Roldy can do. He re-garrisons the TC, tries to house wall it in with villagers, succeeds in doing so. There's an opening down south, so to speak, but HA is going to dive in and not worry too much about Towns Under Fire at this point. He could move around, maybe he doesn't see it. For now, anyway. Yeah, he finds his way in, and the Towns Under already weak. Roldy with no wood to repair. I think he's finally going to lose that TC, and possibly the King along with it, with the militia stacked up like this. 1 hour 14 minutes, Dark Age only. Pretty ridiculous idea of Nope to start something like this, but probably a one-time thing, right? King's still in there. PC is somehow still up. There's now some wood in the bank for Roldy to commit to some repairs, but extremely limited. Some action to the right as well. Luxon still no TC, barely any villagers. He has the wood, to be fair, so he could still mine a little bit of stone and build a TC elsewhere, but maybe it doesn't feel like it. And he hitting Hoya's home base as well, so successfully taking out Hoya's TC, in fact. Where's Hoya's King? And where's Roldy's King? He's over here, so he's left yet again. He's left the TC, knowing it might very well go down. But we need to know where... Ah, here he is. He's hiding up there. Hoya's King. Should be fine. As Andy is harassing his economy now. Hoya's economy is running weak as well. But Andy is just... He's left out. He's bored of this shit. 1 hour 17 minutes. Taking forever to kill people. Took out the TC of Hoya, still not able to take his king. Down goes Roldy's TC. And yeah, struggling for economy once again, but the king escapes. So there's that. It's going to be quite interesting to see the KD at the end of this game. Norris community FFAs tend to drag out in time, but in this particular case, it's obviously due to the game mode. I think it's time to speed it up even more, actually. If we can. We have 2 players out, still 4 players in the game. Pretty healthy amount of barracks for the green player here now. Currently the one with the most militia out there. Roldy is like, it keeps the king safe, rebuilds the town center, wants to keep playing. But he's barely got any resources in the bank. This is going to be a tough one. It's going to be really tough to recover from his position. green and gray with the most units for now. In fact, Loxen is out of it as well. So it's about between Hoye and Circumcised at this point. And Circumcised meanwhile uses most of his militia to take out Roddy's production capabilities. Makes sense. Also scouted that Roddy has hid in the corner. Loxen we won't worry too much about. It's just basically just hidden a couple of villagers in the corner here. I think Circumcised has smelt what's up as well. He's seen the king. The real trick now would be to send some villagers over, place a lumber camp here, and just let them do their thing and get to the king that way, instead of punching through the palisades forever. So of course, if you take out these two villagers as well, then there wouldn't be any repairing the palisades. Oh, he's repairing! And he's got 1,000 wood to repair, so there's that, of course. Let's see if anyone can. Anyone can take Roddy out of this cave corner. Trying to get to Roddy here, wants Roddy out of the game, obviously. Some outposts popping up for vision as well. Quite decent vision across the map. It really is a battle between two players in the end here. As Hoye sends another wave of militia over. Is nearly pop capped with the 100 something over here. Maybe we'll get to see if you can get past the 200 pop mark with the Goths here in Dark Age. It's a borderline BM to wall yourself in like this. Survival at any cost, you know. And Hoye moves over as well. He's gonna take out the barracks of Roddy. Last one at that. Roddy, obviously. I mean, I guess when you're walling like that, it's gonna take the militia a long time to get to you, because the TC will always kill villagers as you punch through the palisade walls, and if you keep repairing them, they can't really get to you. But as you can see, only two players producing military at this point. Looks like Loxen has lost his villagers as well, so he's left with only the king. He's probably left his computer at this point, because there's nothing to bring in resources. He's not going to surrender his king, apparently. He's making it hard for his opponents to get to the king himself over here. Oh yeah, committing to the palisades, wants to get through the palisades and get to Roddy, and eventually he will get there, of course. Is he trickling in more militia? Not for the time being. He's actually not producing, even though he has plenty of resources in the bank. Now he started at Q again. I suppose he'll be sending them down here, because Roddy is the next one to go. What cost, though? It's gonna be interesting to follow these TC skills. 66 skills so far, 68. And that's gonna be an interesting stat to check for more of the players. Oh yes, I think this is a new TC, so his starting one didn't kill that man. The same with Green. Had a TC previously. And he still kind of has one, didn't really kill that many from there. Getting closer and closer to Roddy here. Roddy should be the next player to go, leaving us with a battle between Hoye and Circumcised here. It looks like it caps at 200 in the Dark Age though, so no extra population for the Goths as the civilization bonus. That's only for Imperial Age perhaps. Because there are units in the queue, but they're not popping out. Is Hoye gonna get through here? That's the question. He's breaking the houses, he's taking losses. DC now sitting at a juicy 109 kills. But Rody, only with wood in the bank, can't use any market to treat those resources. So at some point, he's gonna be running out of all the resources to repair, to garrison, to produce villagers. He's not bringing in food, obviously. He can't make more villagers. So once the town center gets to low enough population to take out villagers, or to ungarrison the villagers, Oli is going to struggle to stay alive here. Oh, green is in Hoy space, taking out the TC. There's no king in here though. King is over here. Oh, green, wall it in, please. Green. I know there's other stuff going on here, like hanging away the TC, but I don't even know who's watching who here, if the king is watching the outpost or the other way around, but he's standing there. That was a golden opportunity for Circumcised to wall in the king. The king can't attack, so if you'd walled in the king here, he'd have no escape, and Circumcised could only focus on that. Could be that Hoy has forgotten about the king at this point. It is 1 hour 30 minutes into the game after all, as Rody still keeps this TC alive somehow. 163 kills for this TC now. But it's still bringing wood as well, to be fair. He's hanging in there. He doesn't want to be the last person to go. In the meantime, Hoy is losing a lot of economy at home. So there's, but the king is over here. Don't get him. Wall him in. Make a prison. Oh. Yeah, I guess Hoy is not going to allow the snipe now, because now he has villagers close. It's going to be a lot harder for green to get to that. It's probably going to take Rody running out of wood for anyone to get to his TC here. It's fascinating, to be honest. Militia numbers decreasing. Hoye still food and gold in the bank, not currently queuing militia, probably because he lost the barracks. So that is... he still has barracks. It's just not queuing units because he's too busy trying to find a way to get to Rody and to get to this king snipe. How much stone green mind to be able to build all these outposts. He's got very good vision across the map. He's placing outposts everywhere. Hoye gives up on Rody for a moment. This is Rody's moment to get back into it, I guess. And Hoye has also moved the king. He's moving to the corner. So, sniping opportunity lost for our green friend. Rebuilding TC up north because the former home base is done for here. Rody taps out, calls to GG. There's obviously no way back for him when the game looks like that. So he's left with 2 players now, Hoye and Mr. Green Circumcised. But Hoye calls it as well. I guess he feels like he's lost too much to recover here. And he's also been spotted even by Green, so not going to be able to relocate again. I didn't see that coming. Green Circumcised took a huge beating in the early game, but he somehow recovered. So good job on that. See the most created. Andy tapping out 30 minutes ago, still had the most militia created, but he got bored, obviously. I mean, it's not the most fun game mode staying in Dark Age forever, only having access to 1 unit and everyone has access to the same. That's not really Age of Empires. But as a one-off thing, it's kind of fun to see. Katie should be interesting here. Some battle events as well. Who's that? It's probably the first. Oh yeah, the Nope skin going down. What was that? That was that, yeah. It's nice that you can see those in the timeline. Now, for the statistics. Rody with the highest military score. So maybe it was the KD that served him well. 943 kills. Those are all militia, mind you. Possibly one scout. So. And Andy with 716. Actually, almost the second most kills, only beaten by Roye. Circumcised, surprisingly low one given but he raised the most buildings. He took out a lot of buildings around here. Economy, nearly 90,000 resources collected. Obviously going to be mostly food and gold. Circumcised with a stone as well because he wanted the outposts. Maybe a good call. And then it's the technology and EPM in the end there. What happened to Luxon's king? Yeah, he probably resigned as well. Just hid away the king to survive for longer. The winner is the green player, aka Circumcised.